In this section, we're going to learn about CSS Color. There are many ways to add color to HTML elements using CSS. We're going to learn the most popular 4 ways. They are using color names, using RGB values, using hex values, and using HSL value. Let's have an idea about these colors first. Assigning color using color names are pretty straightforward task. All we need to do is to write down the name of the color. There are 140 standard color names in CSS. You can make a quick Google search to find out the color names. The RGB color represents the combination of 3 colors: red, green, and blue. When we combine these 3 colors, we get different colors. Here you can see I'm changing the values of red, green, and blue and getting different colors. The minimum value for any color is 0. It means the absence of that color. And the maximum value of a color is 255. It means the maximum intensity of that color. Let's take highest value of red color and lowest value of green and blue. We have got red only. This is how by combining red, green, and blue, we create different colors. The hex color is also a combination of red, green, and blue. However, values of the colors are expressed using hexadecimal number in this color system. It starts with the hash, then there are 6 characters. Each set of 2 characters represent 1 color. The first 2 characters represent red color. The second 2 characters represent green color. And the last 2 characters are for blue color. The minimum value of a color is 0 and maximum value of a color is F. The HSL stands for hue, saturation, and lightness. This is the HSL color space. The hue represents the color. Here we can see the hue is actually a circle which has 360 different values. The saturation represents the amount of color, and the lightness represents how bright the light is. The saturation and the lightness are expressed in percentage, whereas the value of hue is from 0 to 359. I'm changing the value of hue, saturation, and lightness. See how the color changes when we change these values. Alright, we have grasped the underlying concept of CSS color. It is time to do the coding. First, remove the code of the style declaration of the previous section. Then save it as addingcolor.html in the CSS folder. After that, load the web page and close the previous tab if there is any. Now copy these two elements and paste them here. We're going to apply CSS Color in 4 different ways to these elements. To do it, we need to set classes to these elements. Name of the class of this paragraph is color name. Class of this element is RGB color. Class of this element is hex color. And class of this element is HSL color. Now go to the style element and select the color name class using class selector. Then set background color to light blue. Here we are assigning the color using color name. Save the code and reload the web page. The background of the first element has become light blue. Now we are going to set the background color of the second element using RGB values. Save the code and reload the web page. Here is the background color of second element. Now we will set background color to third element using hex values. I'm setting some arbitrary hex color value. Save it and reload the web page. The third element has background color now. Finally, we're going to set background color to fourth element using HSL values. Save the code and reload the web page. We have set the background color using HSL values. This is all about CSS Color. Now we can be creative and add any color to any element we want. CSS is really fun. I hope you're enjoying this course, and I'll see you in the next section.